Alright, it is Habanegro here with another low MMR Spectate game cast.
Why aren't they doing anything? They're just standing around. Relax, Morty.
Looks like on the Radiant squad we have Kunkka, Bristleback, Juggernaut, Spirit Breaker, and the Warlock. For the Dire squad we have the Crystal Maiden, Phantom Assassin, Death Prophet, the Omni Knight, and the X. Looks like Crystal Maiden and Omni gonna try to head bottom with this X. Actually, no. Crystal Maiden gonna go top with into the Dire safe lane with the Phantom Assassin. No tangos, just a Sal. Looking to get aggressive early. This PA says, "Yo, I'm the most broken carry in this game right now. I'm gonna prove my worth." Everybody on fucking Dota trying to tell me that this ain't a good hero no more. But I'm a dagger bash your ass. Honestly, dagger bashes are bullshit. Like, oh god. You used to just be almost dead anyway, because she would dagger you from like super far away, and then jump on top of you and crit you once or twice, and your HP pool is just fucking gone. Now, you get fucking dagger bashed. So, like, anyone can just run after you. Like, you're guaranteed fucked. Looks like Kifa's gonna go into the offlane. However, no Fat Chick's gonna get first blood along with the Bristleback. What did he start? He started the heal, aka damage over time. He's straight stunting on him. Warlock. Honestly, you never see Warlock that often, and I think it's because he's kind of expensive as a support, but like, he's actually pretty strong. Like, the golems, the slow, the chains. Alright, bottom lane looks like we have Omni Axe against the Bristle Warlock. Axe did go down for first blood, so he might be looking for a little bit of revenge in this lane with his Omni Knight friend. However, Purification is not that strong until like level 2 or 3. And up top, looks like we got Spirit Breaker and Juggernaut against the Crystal Maiden and the Phantom Assassin. As soon as Spirit Breaker hits level 2, though, this lane is going to get stupid. Because if PA jumps onto a creep, or she gets too aggressive on the creep wave, she will get charged and spun on and die. She does not have a single point in like her blur yet, which is normal. Like, normally you pick it. Well, now she has one. Like level 2, that's when you get it. You get blur level 2 to stop like the early aggression that people can do. Like, because I know it's Ogre Magi, some shit that I'll do against PA. Fucking Orb of Venom and like a Stout Shield, and just run at her. Like Orb of Venom, Stout Shield, and maybe a Ring of Armor. Just run at her.
You deserve nothing.
Nothing really too interesting happening down here.
Fear nothing.
Omni Knight's probably not too sure how all his shit works, but it's okay.
Top tower's under attack.
DP mid against the Kunkka. Actually getting outlaned pretty hard by this Tidebringer.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're going to try to wrap around and get a pick off on this Jug, and it might actually happen. He does not have the spin and the creeps.
Top tower's under attack.
Clear as clean water.
Jug is in fact dead.
The veiled oracle chose you.
Kunkka, however, has an invis, and he's like, "Yo, dude, I'm ready to go." Kunkka is going to go down as well, though.
No.
No, you don't.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Kiva just going to spin on the creeps, hurry up and push them out. I don't know why Kunkka went in, because Spirit Breaker wasn't there.
Much appreciated.
Crystal Maiden's stun is actually really obnoxious. Yo, if he RNGG's this bitch, I was about to be so salty. If that first hit was a bash, Crystal Maiden was actually dead. But instead, he's gonna die now. Rest in peace, Spirit Breaker. Tifa comes up to save him, but he just gets frozen. What are these engages going on in this lane?
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower's under attack.
Crobolus picks up a DD. All she has is bottle. I absolutely hate when my mid laner doesn't buy any items just so they can get a bottle faster. Just so they can last hit a single creep and get a bottle. I think that's so stupid. Because it's actually so worth. It's actually so worth to have, like, just even a couple branches. Bristleback watches her walk over ward, but he's not afraid. He might take a little bit of damage from her, but he's not afraid of anything right now. He's got 2 points in Bristleback, 2 points in Quill Spray. He's got an Aquila for some extra bonus armor and a Stout Shield. 519 gold. He's probably going to get his boots on a TP and come back to lane. Meanwhile, top, looks like Spearbreaker is indeed charging the Phantom Assassin. Juggernaut had a pretty good amount of HP to go in. He's going to have to lead with the spin, however. He's going to have to let Spearbreaker come in and then lead with the spin so he doesn't get frozen. Or she can just waste the spin, or she can just waste the freeze shit before anything really happens. Alright, think about Crystal Maiden. You only want to use that shit if you think something's about to go down. Because, one, the cooldown is like 8 seconds, which isn't bad, but it's just 125 mana, 8 seconds. And two, they have a Spirit Breaker. So you can stop Spirit Breaker. It has a large enough cast range where you can actually stop Spirit Breaker from charging before he hits someone. Bottom lane, they're doing Axe and Omni Knight things where they just start cutting the wave. However, they're cutting it a little close to the turret, so TPs can actually fuck them up. However, Bristleback fucks up his TP. In the options menu, TP cancel requires stop. Click it.
Come and get it.
Warlock just gonna walk into Axe and give away some free money.
Spawn invisibility.
That was... He should have just stayed under his turret, because they can dive him, but if they dive him, Bristleback will be there. Now Bristleback, though, is going to be getting zoned from XP really hard, because he can't go past here unless he gets a rotation in from someone, or unless Warlock TP's back to lane and is fucking level 6. Like, this is what's going to happen, and then the degen aura as well, so he can't run away. This lane is hella strong. Spearbreaker, though, charging down. Warlock TP'd in. The heal comes out. They're going to try to get this guy. They almost have the dunk. He's level 5. He's going to spin on him instead because they auto-attacked him. Meanwhile, Kunkka coming in. He's going to try to do a little bit of damage. Spearbreaker has showed up with the charge. He's going in on the Axe, and they get they're going to get both of them, actually. And they get both of them, and all it costs them was a Bristleback for supporting the offlane Axe, so... It's an okay trade, especially since Axe got to kill Warlock for free. Meanwhile, Juggernaut went back to base because he's pretty low. Other reason, I'm not a huge fan of this whole avoid a Bracer strat on Jug. Bracer is so good on him. Like, Crystal Maiden could have frozen him there, but she waited to freeze him until afterwards. Which means he's not going to die because PA's not level 6. And actually, no points in the Phantom Strike. You only really need 1 point in this early. Like, 20% evasion, 1 out of 5. It's pretty good. And that's not even the way it works. So, like, I mean, that's a real rudimentary way of how it works. You could just say you're going to dodge 1 in 5 attacks. But it's PSR. Which is PSR. Pseudo-random distribution. Or PRD, not bad. PRD, pseudo-random distribution, which means that every time she actually has, like, I think it's 15% chance to dodge, but every time she doesn't dodge, it increases that up to 20%. They go in with the spin on the Crystal Maiden. She gets bashed. She's going down. Phantom Assassin can't really do anything to help her. Like, Phantom Assassin doesn't have any point, not even a single point in Blink Strike. A single point in Blink Strike is so good because it gives you a blink, which gives you an escape. And bottom lane looks like there's an engage. DP goes down, and top lane looks like Jug just goes in with his ulti and takes out the PA. But now the DP ulti is doing a little bit of work on this Golem, but now Warlock is trying to come in with his Golem and trying to keep shit happening after Bristleback went down. But yeah, I don't think his Golem's going to be able to do much, because if this Golem starts tanking the turret, he's done for. And DP is going to heal all the way up, so he's just going to walk this Golem back. He's microing the Golem, but not his hero. Might lead to a spot of trouble. He's working as hard as he can. Meanwhile, this Kunkka was at the top of the CS charts at the beginning of the game. Like, he was dumpstering Death Prophet in lane. Yo, just, oh my god, just hit them, please. Thank you. Just hit the creeps. You can Tidebringer off creeps, and if you have a Battle Fury, it'll deal more damage than your Tidebringer on a target.
Double kill, oh man.
So, the boat comes in, and it's a fail boat. It does not hit anybody, but Bristleback does get 2 kills. He kills off the Omni Knight. The Axe, however, takes out that Bristleback. And looks like there's a charge coming in onto Axe, so Axe needs to be careful. This is level 6 Spearbreaker with his ulti just back up. His ulti gets cancelled, however, and then they both die. Oh no. Axe and Crystal Maiden die to the double damage Kunkka, the Tidebringer, plus the shit that Warlock was laying down, the slow field on the chains, plus Spearbreaker. They couldn't actually fight that even underneath their own turret, and the Crystal Maiden ulti came out so late, actually. Like, she didn't get charged. Like, if I'm getting Dova's Crystal Maiden by any combination of heroes, you just try to YOLO it, because if Kunkka uses his torrent to stop you from doing whatever it is that you're doing, like, if he uses his torrent to stop you from... Yo, hit that guy! Your Tidebringer will kill him! Your Tidebringer will kill him! Hit him! Okay, whatever. Warlock kills him. Tidebringer does magical damage, which means... Or, no, it does physical. Never mind, I guess he was intelligent. He was smarter than I am. Which is pretty good. So, yeah, no, as Crystal Maiden, if you're underneath your own turret, and there's a Kunkka and, like, a Kunkka, a Bristle... or a Kunkka, Spearbreaker, and a Warlock in front of you, and you know the Warlock Golem's down, and Spearbreaker just uses charge not on you, you just step back a little bit and use your ulti. You want to get as much duration off as you can before it gets cancelled. Because that fight, it got cancelled because she was already low HP and died. Like, you already have the chains on you from Warlock, which means as long as Axe is taking damage, you're also taking damage. So you need to just pump out more damage than they can, because that's all you can really do as Crystal Maiden support after you use your other skills.
Good work. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Couldn't do much about Radiant's bottom tower, could you?
Looks like Kunkka mid is going in on this, going in on that Omni Knight, but Axe TP's in. Jug just fucking up the Crystal Maiden top. He's got his meme of madness. He's ready to party. Mid lane looks like there's a little skirmish going on with Axe running in on this Bristleback. However, they get double stunned by the Kunkka Tidebringer gets them a kill, and the Warlock Golem was actually really well placed. It stunned 2 of them. DB was too far away trying to deal with this Kunkka, and Kunkka still gets out and gets a kill. Yo, eat your tango, free up a space, get some HP regen, because you're not going to need it once you buy whatever it is that you're going to buy, which is probably Shadowblade. Shadowblade! Report PA, because PA is not doing so hot. If there's anything I've learned from Dota 2, it's that you can report players for just not doing, you know, not having a good game. If you're not having a good game, report it.
Top tower is under attack.
This game is about fucking consistency, mate. Top lane looks like they're going 3 up here because they're afraid of the Juggernaut. Honestly, they kind of need to stop the Juggernaut. He's got max spin. And yeah, this is why you need to stop the Juggernaut. Because, like, what can they actually do? Like, yeah, he didn't kill anybody, but he almost killed somebody. But he gets called under his turret. He's going to get dunked. He's done for. That was actually a bad play by him. You can get called while you're spinning, but his spin, he maxed it first. And you notice how it almost killed. It actually, a full duration spin will kill Crystal Maiden at this point in the game. Like, I don't think he needs a single auto attack. I think he can just spin on her. Spirit Breaker goes in on the Axe. He says, I see you. But Axe, with all that armor, he's extra tanky. However, they repelled... Actually, that repels pretty bad, because that actually saved him. They repelled Spirit Breaker, so he could not get frozen by Crystal Maiden. He could not get ultied. Crystal Maiden without a single point in the Nova, running away from the chains. However, she gets charged, and he's like, yeah, remember that time that your Omni Knight literally kept me alive? You're dead now. Because, guess what? Kunkka. King Kunkka. Ball in AD on the Kunkka with no points in X marks the spot. He says, why would I need that shit? I'll land my spells, son. I'll land my spells. Also, I will say one thing about Juggernaut, and I do it because I'm a greedy mofo. If I pick Juggernaut, it's because I'm going greedy. Like, I'm going full greed as Juggernaut if I pick Jug. So, like, I don't get a point in Healing Ward. But, like, 1 point in Healing Ward is really fucking good. It's 2% of your max HP. So even 1 point will scale into insanity. Juggernaut just running away from this guy, but he could kill Axe, actually. Like, they actually have no problem killing Axe. Just turn around and ult him. Just do it. Just do it. Mask of Madness, turn around, ult that guy. Your Spear Breaker's gonna die. And now he's in creeps, so you can't go ult him. Oh, he's dead. Let him die. Nah, back up. Your Warlock's got negative mana and 7 wand charges. He could stun, though. He could land the only spell that matters, but just turn around and run. Like, nah, dude, fuck that. Like, I would not be fucking with that shit. Vanguard Axe working on his Blink, working on a mech for the Omni Knight. Crystal Maiden trying to probably build like a 4-staff or something. I don't think she would rush Ags, especially since I don't know why she bought the Staff of Wizardry instead of just completing her wand, because she has the Circlet, unless she's going Dagon, which is some next level shit. Juggernaut in the mid, Omni Knight just swagging over there, gonna walk into vision of this Kunkka. However, Kunkka, remember, has no points at X marks, so he can't really catch anybody out like that. There's a regen rune over there. PA is getting charged because they're like, this PA is so shit. Warlock Golem is just fucking with everybody, just walking around, being tanky. They're gonna kill it though, which is pretty good bounty. It's 100 gold and pretty good amount of XP. Meanwhile, top lane, Axe not cutting the creeps, just tanking the turret. He's gonna try to get back. He's like, yo, Jug, get back! Jug, get back! Jug, I'm trying to save you! Jug, turn around and press R! Are you fucking with me? Oh no, his ulti's on cooldown. Alright, I guess he's not fucking with me, but farming the enemy's jungle as a Juggernaut without any way to kill anyone is not the play. But his Warlock comes in and says, yo, bro, I'll get you to safety. However, Warlock himself is now probably gonna die. So Jug needs to show back up. They changed charge targets. They're now going on the Omni Knight mid. There's no turret here, remember. The charge gets cancelled, and he just pops his aura instead. Where you can move 9% faster. Kunkka has his Shadow Blade up. Let's see the net worth. Kunkka's on the top, followed by Axe, followed by the Juggernaut. That's all we really care about. The PA at 4,300 net worth is kind of scary, but I know how PA works, and with a low net worth, you can make shit work on PA, like, depending on what she's got on the courier. What if I just got the courier from India? She's got a hell of a Dominator. So PA can do a little bit of work right now. Like, if she runs unchecked, the thing is she can do a lot of work if they have DP ult. But then again, this team has Bristleback, which absolutely wrecks PA. Like, Bristleback dumpsters PA for the, like, middle part of the game. If PA is not snowballing, the Bristleback is actually really dangerous to her. Because she's not that fast in the first place. Her Blink has a pretty hefty cooldown on it. It's like 11 seconds. It's like Quap Blink, almost. It's like 11 seconds, goes down to 5. And his quills on this squishy-ass hero are like, pretty dangerous. Like, Bristleback right now needs their entire team. And 3 of them are going to get boated.
Spree mode.
And everybody else is going to die. Because, like,
To me,
she does no damage. However, Kunkka going to get frozen. No fat chicks rolling in here. Juggernaut with the spin-a-rooney. He's going to take out this PA. And remember, that means that Axe is even going to take damage due to the fatal bonds. And he's going to call it. He's like, yo, I'm getting out of here. I'm calling you right now. But that's just so that I got the bonus armor. Jug's like, yo, I'm going to cut this dude off. He's got a blink, but he doesn't have a Juggernaut. And he spins! Why? Just run up to him!
It's a killing spree.
Oh, no! He almost got away!
Dyer's middle tower
He
is under attack.
almost got away!
endurance run.
That was sad. DP now abandons the game because she's like, my team is trash. We're losing against this Warlock shit. Bristleback may have died, but he's still happy because he's not exactly poor. Like, he's not the richest guy. He could have a lot more gold. Like, yeah, he is on the net worth. He's below the PA and the Axe, but like, he's not too upset by it. This is another game where a support mechanism is actually really good. Like, if Warlock were to pick up a mech, he's picking up an Axe though. He's only 300 gold away, 250 actually. Juggernaut working on Battle Fury. This is only 500 gold away. Meanwhile, Kunkka just harassing this Crystal Maiden. He's like, bitch! Bitch! Kunkka's gonna die for his trouble, though. Wow, that's like 1,000 gold she got. She just picked up like 1,000 gold off that kill. Wow! And they taunt the Golem! They're like, we're trying to get our PA back in the game. PA now level 9, the level 2 coup de grace coming out, 340 crit damage, 15%. It's really solid as far as ultis go, and it's actually the main cause of people calling PA bullshit, because when people get random lucky crit streaks. I was once playing a PA game where we were going to lose, and the only way we could win is if I picked up like a rapier on top, or if I picked up an abyssal blade, and I was able to crit their punch before he killed me. And I literally crit this motherfucker 5 times in a row after abyssal blading him, and then the 6th hit was a bash. It was so stupid. There's literally nothing you could do about it. Oh, and now Kifa's on dominating spree with his clutch jug ultis. This is another game. Battle Fury is not good this game. It would actually have been better for him to just go straight into an MKB. Like, an MKB would have actually fucked everybody up this game, because nobody on their team wants to build a BKB. Like, a BKB wouldn't protect you from the damage, but it would protect you from all kinds of nonsense like the mini bashes, which are just as bad as real bashes. Like, probably actually more so, because you get more damage out of an MKB than you get out of a basher. But a basher does keep you stunned for like 4 times long, so... But they're going to grab Roshan here, probably give it to the Juggernaut. DP didn't even abandon, she just has 2 minutes left to reconnect. Her team is not feeling like pausing for her. They're like, yo, let's get this bitch, get an abandon, and then we'll sell all her items. Crystal Maiden, not really progressing towards anything, has the same stuff. It's hard to progress as a support, but the thing about Crystal Maiden is you can actually jungle early and pick up a Midas. Now they're pausing, and they're like, yo, let's wait for DP. Warlock has his Aghanim Scepter now. Spearbreaker working on an Aghanim Scepter, no other items. Juggernaut probably going to work on an Aghanim Scepter, no Antifa. Bristleback working on his Blade Mail. He's actually not that far away, he's only like 100 gold away. And Kunkka, 1,400 gold in the bank. Yeah, Spearbreaker has his eggs. So, the Spearbreaker... Problem with the Spearbreaker is deals no damage. But he deals no damage, and he's not exactly tanky. But you know, he's got the low cooldown Nether Strike now.
Huh. Dyer's middle tower. It's gone.
You know? And I mean, I guess AoE Nether Strike. And increased cast range. Okay. Okay, I guess it could be worth it. It's not like the Husker eggs where it's just like decreases cooldown and the cooldown goes to like 4 seconds or some shit. So you can just spend your time jumping around their team.
Quick sprint.
Omni Knight almost had that mech. PA ferrying out of clarity, and she has a BKB recipe. BKB is not going to be terribly helpful against their team. It's going to be kind of helpful, but not super helpful. Honestly, instead of a BKB, she just needs damage so she can kill somebody. But it looks like she was able to pick off the Spear Breaker with the help of the axe, and she got the kill for it. So that'll help propel her on her way to her BKB. She's another hero that could just go Basher. You just go Basher, like... If you have a bad game as PA, just make Basher your first item. And just try to RNGG people with the Bash. Juggernaut, however, takes out the Omni Knight. Juggernaut this game, if he was getting dumpstered by Omni Knight, is a good carrier of the Diffusal Braid. The Axe gets a call onto the Warlock, but I'm not sure that's who he wants because they both get stunned. They get hit with the boat. They get hit with the Torrent. That's a fight. That's fight disengage. Meanwhile, Warlock gonna go down to the PA. The DP ulti is dropped because Death Prophet is being microed. However, Death Prophet is going to go down. Whoever is playing her did not know how that works, and Juggernaut's just gonna run in. She's got the Shadow Amulet. She's gonna die though. He knows where you are. Meanwhile, PA trying to get away, running for her life. She's running for her life. She's trying to juke around, get something to blink onto. Blinks onto the Warlock Golem. That's not where you want to go, because I'm pretty sure he deals more damage than Jug. And she tries to fight, and the call comes, and they get the Juggernaut with the Aegis, and everybody comes back. But are they going to be able to get this fight once Jug gets up? And it looks like they will, because that is magic immunity on that PA, and Jug is still hungry. And my guess is he, for some reason, does not have his ulti, even though he went in a second time, and he dies. Kifa goes in with the intentional feed, and then the XD face. Too greedy. That's not even greedy, because there was no way he was killing her after he messed up and spun the wrong way when she didn't juke him. And after he got body blocked and didn't use his phase boots to get through the creeps. That's the thing. Phase boots let you phase, dude. They turn you into Slarder now. And the move speed bonus. You become Slarder. You are the real Slard boy. Meanwhile, the Kunkka Boat Torrent combo hits too. The mechanism comes out, however, that's super useful against a hero like Kunkka. Like, mech is really good against, just if they have a few things that can blow you up early. Like, Warlock stun. If you get Warlock stunned and you don't die immediately, just mech. And then you'll live through the Kunkka shit. But they landed a Wombo combo. That's the thing, is they landed a Wombo combo, but because a lot of their carriers don't have a ton of damage per se, like Kunkka just got crit. Bristle's pretty tanky, though. And Jug just picked up S and Y. That combo would have been a lot better, actually. Like, everyone would have died, and then Jug would have been able to kill people before they came back. But, alas, Jug instead feeds away his killing spree. However, he's still sitting on top of the net worth at 12k, 2k above the Axe, 3k above the Phantom Assassin Lord. So, who knows? Who knows? However, it looks like Kunkka getting caught out. But Bristleback's behind him. Bristleback's like, yo, homie, I got your back. And Kunkka's like, my booty hole, it bleeds from clenching so hard. I got Shadow Blade, though. They have wards up there because they know they're there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The Dire has sentry vision around where this Kunkka's hanging out. So they know. They know. Meanwhile, Kifa goes in. PA has her BKB, so they're like, yo, we're not fucking with you right now. You little stupid ass bitch, we ain't fucking with you. GA comes out. The GA actually rendering a lot of their heroes not very useful anymore. However, Crystal Maiden a little too far away, but then the Warlock stun comes out on 3, kills 1. PA is going to man up against this Kunkka and actually end up killing him, spreading his blood to the winds. Hero Rapone's axe, and then Warlock gets the Phantom Assassin. That is indeed a team wipe, even after Death Prophet came back and was able to use her own hero and not be fed away by her teammates. She is not working with any money, though. She actually is the poorest person in this game. By far. Like, Axe has a Reaver. This Axe is actually tanky. Like, if you're Axe, you're actually a little bit sad about the state of the game. PA working on a Battle Fury. She might be hitting that 40-minute Battle Fury timing with the way this game is going. DP does not have enough HP to survive against any of these heroes. Like, all she has is Phase Boots, Bottle, and a Ward. She cannot do much. Crystal Maiden has Glimmer Cape now, however, which means she's kind of rich. Kind of rich. The Crystal Maiden, the Danky Maiden. So, I mean, they're just going to take this top Rex. The classic, everybody hit a different Rex strat. Group up for Axe Call. Great. However, I don't actually think they'll be able to stop them. Crystal Maiden ulting in mid lane does not kill anybody. However, Omni Knight might get this Warlock. He's actually going to get him. However, Omni Knight can't heal himself with Repel on. Oh, they dodged the heal bomb, and now Omni Knight is dead after healing himself and using Mechanism. Omni Knight goes down to the Warlock, the guy he had been chasing forever. Axe did go down top, which is why they were able to run everybody down here, but who knows? Who knows? Juggernaut probably going to go buy. Oh, he's buying a Demon Edge. He's buying a Demon Edge. He's like, oh god, the PA dodge is too real. I need something to deal with the PA dodge. Worst part is he didn't even need that item. like she's not actually tanky enough. Like she still dies to spin. Meanwhile, Death Prophet solo ulti onto the DP. If he had a Blink Dagger, he could have jumped and probably tried to kill Crystal Maiden as well. Meanwhile, the Torrent Boat does not land. Oh, the Glimmer Cape doing work. The Glimmer Cape. PA is not taking any kind of damage from that. PA jumps in. Juggernaut in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, he needs to get out. The GA is online. Juggernaut trying to run with his Meme of Madness, trying to spin through the turret, dispel all that shit. Warlock stun comes in on 3. Even though the Axe Call comes out, Spearbreaker gonna get out of there. Warlock might actually end up getting a kill. No Fat Chicks dominating right now on that Omni Knight kill. Meanwhile, Axe activates the Blade Mail up, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna go at this guy. Kunkka sees this Axe, and he's like, yo, bruh. He sees the death. Just to auto attack that Death Prophet, dude. She's got 800 HP, Kunkka. You just hit her twice, and she's done for. You get a crit, definitely done for. Had he critted, actually, he may have actually just killed her.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
He may have actually killed her if he crit. Oh, God. So, Axe gonna taunt up the Golem, get it off the turret, and he's gonna slow down and silence. They're gonna slow down and silence this here no Fat Chicks Warlock. He gets Blink called again. However, Crystal Maiden is there this time with the Glimmer Cape, and they miss the dunk. They miss the dunk. Death Prophet picks up the kill with an auto attack. Death Prophet now on 1,000 gold, but she has negative armor right now from possibly this Warlock Solar Crester. No? No? Okay, I don't know who would do that. Oh, probably Bristleback, actually. He has Solar Crest. Juggernaut picked up the Aegis again, so he's trying to go in. He just jumps on all the creeps, chops them down. He has his MKB now, so he's feeling pretty good. He actually deals a lot of damage. It's weird, because if you notice, this game, he doesn't even have 5 full slots, and he's dealing more damage than he did last game. And he's actually more effective to his team in a utility sense. However, right now he's kind of pussying out. Like, he should just go in and kill them. Like, he bought fucking Basher and shit, so he might as well just try to cleave them while they're all staying together.
We should start calling this person triple kill because they got a triple kill.
And now he's got to wait 17 seconds for Omni Knight to donate the Rampage.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
And like, that's the thing with Jug, once you start dealing damage, it's much easier to, because your early game, you don't need that much tankiness, you're not getting punched a lot. You have magic immunity, your ult makes you invincible. Yo, dive the fountain, you have Aegis, go get that Rampage, boy.
Oh boy, Dyer's Ancient's under attack. You know,
he's not in it for the fantasy points. He's in it to spin it to win it. And that is Juggernaut. He says, GG nerds, after completing his challenge boast. Jug, you suck. Ripperino. No Fat Chicks. Telling it like it is. Telling it like it is. No Fat Chicks here speaking the truth. However, to be honest, no Fat Chicks didn't buy, like, any support items that game other than Greaves. And he got Greaves like after his eggs. But it's okay because they were snowballing all game. So I mean, I guess what you're doing when you're snowballing is you push your advantage, and if one of your advantages is the fact that you have a Warlock that will wait to stun, you know, you should inspect my hero and praise my gems. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Nah. I'm good, homie. What level is she? They're level 13 Disruptor. Maybe 1 second to find another game or something. Hold on. Um, Sorry about that. Right now, we are waiting on the Kifa Grifa, to get into a match, so we can watch another one of his amazing 1K Juggernaut games. This guy is truly the Juggernaut of our future. Everybody thinks like Sing Sing's on that new meta shit. Nah, dude. Sing Sing don't know shit about Jug like Kifa does. Sing Sing with his outdated 5 Bracers Orb of Venom. Sing Sing with his not super strong. Excuse me, I'm lighting a cigarette. Oh my god, I think my lighter just died. Remember, guys, to play World of Warcraft, nothing says winner like missing a spell. So... Alright, this is Clown Car Dota. This is the finale. Will Kifa's win streak be preserved? Will the Clown Car keep rolling? That's what we're here to find out. Everyone here in the chat right now, if there is anyone there, is here to find out whether or not lacing up your clown shoes and getting into your clown car and driving up the MMR road is worthwhile. Everybody wants to know if you can be Clowny and escape the 1K MMR bracket. Can you? Can you? Kifa will explain to us. Kifa will show us the way. It's the clowniest car in the world. Clown Car Dota. Let's just hope we can keep being clowny. Alright, let's wait for the load screen. Yeah, load screen. Let's hear it for load screens. Load screens.
Hey there.
Do 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 do. So, anyone doesn't know any streamers or anything wondering, okay, source to TV stop. What? We need to watch the game. Okay, we should. They're in hero select, so I don't know why it would just stop. Randomly it stopped. So, apparently League of Legends Worlds is happening, which is weird because there's a much bigger buzz like last year-ish for League, at least the Worlds. I was kind of into League a year ago. I was like, dude, I'm gonna play this game and be the greatest. And then really quickly I was just like, this is actually the worst. Not even really quickly, it took a while, but I was like, it wasn't even like this is the worst, it was more of, wasting a trinket slot. Spice Catson out here wasting those precious character slots. She's wasting those precious item slots. Don't worry though, inefficiency is not a crime. That's what Kifa has taught us about the trench. If anything, inefficiency is the most helpful. So, worth. SKT versus OG. We are now in the hero selection menu. Look at your games back when you were a good player. Kifa, I have honestly never seen that time. And I think it's just due to the fact that anytime you say that you're being a good player, it just means that you're feeding without remorse. Or that the enemy is too stupid to know when to run away. But I will credit you with being a very good credit to your team the last few games. Been pretty helpful to your team arena. Alright, looks like the draft picks are indeed coming in. So for the Dire squad, we have the Snip Snapper picked up along with the Slarter. The Slippery Slaughter. The Radiant. Someone stop me picking Sand King. Someone stop me sounds like what you make your name when you're ready to just feed couriers. The Juggernaut picked up by Kifa, of course, showing us the one true way out of the trench is indeed the Juggernaut. The Shakira picked up. The thing about Shaker and Juggernaut is, Shaker's actually pretty strong, because if Jug uses his spin to dodge your spells, you can still just block the shit out of him with the Fissure to keep him from getting any real damage off. Shadow Fiend, Swag Fiend picked up. Excalibur, the Holy Sword of Avalon, picked up for the, he picked up the Shadow Fiend. 420 Swag Fiend. He's even got the green up by his name. So, it's been a good dealio. Anti-Mage going to be picked up as the second carry, which means probably 3-core Slider, Anti-Mage, and Sniper. Support Shaker. I don't think he would support... Oh god, fucking Doom. We are back in the Doom meta, boys. Anyone who doubts it, play a game on Doom and just see how ridiculous that singular buff to Scorched Earth was. God, that shit is nuts now. And the Spirit Breakerino. Alright, this could be good. Just stick the Shaker in lane with Anti-Mage, protect him up. Block people, Anti-Mage can blink over the block. However, if Anti-Mage wastes his blink and then gets trapped by the block, he's dead. Well, that's true of like any hero that happens to. Let's see what the last support pickup probably... support or ganker pickup, really, for the Radiant squad will be. The Wind Ranger. Okay, so OP hero. You know, this isn't even me being biased. I just feel like the Radiant, even though their stuns are linked to... are only on Wind Ranger, Sand King, I feel like they have a bit of a stronger draft. Maybe it's just because they have stronger heroes in their draft. Like, if a team fight were to break out, we'd see... Like, Sniper... If Sniper does not get chased down too much early, like, if he's allowed to farm, he could be a nightmare for the Radiant heroes. However, Ag's Doom breaks headshot, so then your hero's not that great.
Bag.
Like, 90 bonus physical damage is so good. Like, that shit is actually so good.
It's in the bag.
Like, 90 bonus physical damage is really great. And it ensures that he can hit you a second time. So.
Morty, don't look now, but battle's
And there's
about
no
to start.
cooldown, 40% chance.
No, I ain't ready for this. I didn't do this.
Pretty good. Doom, not rocking the Fires of Vashun-Dol, not rocking the best set. Looks like it's going to be mid lane Wind Ranger, or it should be mid lane Shadowfiend, actually. But it's probably might be Jungle Doom. Like, we might actually see Jungle Doom break out.
Who's that blowing the
Like,
horn?
he has
Somebody
the
stop
ability
blowing
to
that
jungle.
horn.
So, in low level pubs, they will make him jungle. Doom, however, wanted that rune, so this guy's gonna get away. She could power shot him! Power shot him! Oh, she missed. And then she walks past the turret and gets stunned up and dies.
Arrow, lies.
That was actually the worst play. You never run that way. You always run back. Excalibur's happy because he's like, rip nobody in my lane, but he misses the last hit. He misses a free last hit. He started Necromastery, so he's just trying to farm up early. If I feel like I'm going to be pressured in lane, like Shadowfiend's one of the few heroes that I'll actually save my first point a little bit. Because if I feel like I'm going to be pressured in lane, then I go level 1 raises. So that I can just raise out some CS. I'm like, level 1 raise against Sniper is actually really good. Because you can walk up mid-range. Like right now, if he had level 1 raise, he could mid-range and then long range raise Sniper. And Sniper would be pretty hurt by it. That's 200 damage. Like, Sniper would be at half HP. So, it looks like Sand King went down. And, yep, Sand King went down to the Anti-Mage, and Juggernaut went down to the Spirit Breaker. Slider has rotated into the safe lane, along with Sand King. Or, Sand King is up here in the Radiant off lane as well. Sand King stuns. He's like, yeah, bitch. Wind Ranger not too good at the power shot game. Not too great at the power shot game. You really got to land those power shots early to make them count. Meanwhile, bottom lane is, in fact, Jungle Doom and solo safe lane Juggernaut. The thing about Sand King is he should have come down here to ensure that, well, Sniper just died to what looks like raises. Yeah, he had a close range raise, a level 2 close range raise, and a medium raise. So that's most of his HP pool right there. That and a few autos, or if he ate a long range raise beforehand, like As Sniper, if you eat damage, you die. That's just your hero in a nutshell. That's why I would not be going for the Shrapnel, because I feel like Shrapnel's a bad skill now. I actually would skip the Shrapnel and just go straight up headshot, take aim. Get to that 90 damage bonus ASAP. At level 1 it's only 15, so it's not so good.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Back when it was mini bash though, that shit was OP. Just get mini stunned forever. Top lane they have pushed back the anti-mage who has a salve left, and the Slarter. They need to be careful about Slarter. Slarter actually is really strong, and he didn't take a point in sprint. Instead, he got the bash. So if he's able to just get up to you and just start hitting you, if he bashes you, you're gonna die. Like, that's 60 bonus damage, actually. Like, that's actually really strong. Like, for against the Wind Ranger, that's only 11% damage resistance. So, like, 10% of that. Oh, 20? So, like, 12 damage less. Or, yeah. Jesus. Jesus. It's not that much at all. Jesus. That's gonna hurt. That shit's gonna hurt a lot. So he put 2 points in the crush though. He's trying to max the crush ASAP. I think sprint's really good now because it gives you phased movement, so he can actually run at her through the creeps with sprint and stun her. But you also just get blink. So you can do that. Spirit Breaker going to take down the Jug, but Jug does get a return kill on the Spirit Breaker. However, it is after he has already died. Jug is 1 and 2 right now. Report creeps. Ha 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 ha. He does not have a stout shield. Like, that's the thing. If you're going to tank creeps, buy a fucking stout shield, and you won't die ever to the creeps. Meanwhile, Earthshaker got clarity up. He's just getting free farm down here now. He's like, alright, this is good. We're running double duo lanes. Meanwhile, the Doom Jungle is level 4. Has picked up his Sage's Mask. It is in his inventory. He's probably going to go, like, Tranquils. Mid lane, Shadow Fiend now just harassing the Sniper, not just bullying the Sniper with the double damage rune. One thing about Shadow Fiend is your mid-range raise is actually your most useful raise, in my opinion. Because it has a range that's not really close. It's almost close to the long-range raise. And if you can mid-range raise someone, you can always long-range raise them afterwards. Like, you might miss, but you always have a good chance to hit your long-range one. And a lot of players, especially in this bracket, don't know the actual raise ranges. Not to mention, just a little bit of move speed. Like, if you, say you have your boots, and you just come in from getting the rune, and you just walk straight over here, mid-range raise him, he's done for. Like, you're gonna get that second raise up. Raise is level 2 now, so it's 500 magic damage, which is really heavy duty on Snip Snapper. Like, he's only reducing a quarter of that, so 125. So he's down to 375 magic damage. Shadow Fiend being charged, he's gonna go down here actually. No ulti, so no chance. Stunned up with a Slider. The walking Donkey Courier gonna get picked off by the Anti-Mage with a Doom's Basilius on it. They're like, no, make the Courier fly, Anti-Mage is gonna kill it. Anti-Mage doesn't just blink past the turret, kill it, and salve up and walk out. I don't know why. He actually could have just autoed it twice when it was in the river, but I don't know. Fuck winning. Juggernaut takes the bounty rune, but it might cost him his life. Oh, no, he has his ulti up. Earthshaker misses the totem, cuts the other stun, and he's like, oh, I'm coming after this Juggernaut. Meanwhile, Sand King's like, bitch, don't you dare. If you go after my Jug, I will stun the hell out of you. And Earthshaker goes in. Doom is there showing on the creeps. Earthshaker still walks in there, gives Juggernaut the double kill. That actually puts Jug way back in this game now. He is now 3-2-0. This Juggernaut is now at the top net worth. I will say, I have to give Kifa credit because every single game he's been on the top of the net worth. And Shadow Fiend, once again, had he used his mid-range raise, Sniper would be dead, and he would be able to walk out alive. But he's gotten charged by Spirit Breaker, so he's most definitely dead. No one's going to come to help him. Maybe Sand King. Oh, they see Sand King, they back up. Okay, nice. Like, they could have chanced it and still gone in there. Sniper killed by the Radiant Creeps for chasing. Too good! Fucking too good! Like, this shit is too legendary right now. Like, this game, She's going crazy in this game. Doom's still jungling it up. He's now level 5, almost level 6. Looks like that was a Basilius actually for him to get his Aquila, so alright. So it looks like Doom still has not picked up anything off the Courier. Still an upgraded Courier. People buying Arcane boots. Wind Ranger almost has her phase boots if she wants them. Anti-Mage just tanks that power shot and says, whatever, I don't care. Like I give a fuck. So, that's okay. Oh, get some good healthy music feedback. People didn't like that I put on the good old chill music. I had to chill out. You know, watching this many low MMR games will actually give you a heart attack or an ulcer. The stress. Bottom lane looks to be a little bit of action on top of the Juggernaut. He just steps in front of the Shrapnel and says, I'm going to farm creeps without Healing Ward. But I have my ulti. I dare you to chase me. I would ult that Slardar right away. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. I'd have killed that guy. I'd have been like, yo, you do not walk up to me at half HP while I have my ult up and full mana as Juggernaut. That's just some shit you don't do. He maxed the spin, dude. He can always spin after ulting in on you. And he doesn't have Healing Ward, and he didn't buy any regen. However, Doom shows up. Big Daddy Doom, the Echo Slam, he gets chopped. That was actually a bad ulti by Jug, because now he's going to get chased by Slardar no matter what happens. And Slardar's going to catch him, actually. Bop! He's dead. See, had he just instead spun, he wouldn't have taken damage from the Echo Slam. And they had Doom, too, so, like, the Doom might kill off the Sniper. I don't think so, though. It's not going to. It's level 1 Doom. Meanwhile, everybody goes down bottom because of some poor skill usage choices. However, top, the Radiant is looking to trade with the Dire T1. Wind Ranger gets that last hit on that turret. Looks like she is moving towards her, maybe a Blink Dagger. I guess she's not going to buy boots yet. Upgraded boots on Wind Ranger are really good, and so is Blink Dagger, though. Like, Blink Dagger can help you get some hardcore pickoffs. It also makes you hella safe. Sometimes I debate going Blink before Ags, but I'm actually an Ags aficionado. And it looks like she's just going to walk over to Secret Shop and start her Aghanim Scepter. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Slardar actually getting a lot out down here. Hasn't really died, and he's just hanging out, damage amping everybody. So, Juggernaut going to just spin, and there he's just going to hang out. Meanwhile, Spirit Breaker going to charge middle onto the Sand King. That's actually a bad choice. Actually, it's not a bad choice, because they're going to keep walking up. They're going to walk up the river because there's no turret here, and she's not going to shackle. Oh! Yeah, they're going to get it. Oh, yeah, they got that Spear Breaker. The stuns. Meanwhile, Sniper trying to phase boots away. He's going ham. He's trying to run. But Slardar comes in behind the tower with the Slithering Crush and gets the Sand King. Shadow Fiend with a double raise gets the Sniper before he can TP out. Shadow Fiend also now has his ulti, has max souls, he's ready to party. Wind Ranger chasing with no mana, chasing the Slardar that has no HP into a Shaker with full HP and full mana. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend trying to go for the old school wraparound. He's like, yo, this Slardar is going to come back through here, and I'm going to kill him. And I'm going to kill— oh, he missed him! He missed him! The cooldown came up, he missed him! Oh, God. Oh, God, that's so sad! Shadow Fiend! The saddest guy, right? He's just gonna sadly TP the fuck out. Spirit Breaker picking off somebody else in mid lane. Looks like he got the Wind Ranger this time. I don't know what this Sand King's thinking about doing, because he can't do much. He would have to wait until he charges. In order to kill him, he would have to wait until he charges, and then stun him again. But oh, he missed his stun. He missed his stun. He gets away. He gets away. He can charge now. Yep, he missed the stun. He charges mid with the backup of his team. However, Shadow Fiend's starting to hit kind of hard. He's at 150 damage already. The 3 raises actually hurt. They do 325 apiece. So that's 975 damage, like magic damage. It's actually pretty good against everybody but Anti-Mage. And the Echo Slam on 4 heroes for free. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend gets blown up, Jug drops his ulti, and then they get the Spear Breaker with the Doom. And the Doom does not have Doom anymore, or, no, nope, he does not have Doom. They're chasing the Snip Snapper now. Doom's like, yo, Jug, get the fuck out of my way. And he gets shackled to a tree. Meanwhile, back in mid lane, Sand King is going to get picked off by the Anti-Mage Slaughter combination. The Slitherine Crush plus Amplified damage is too strong for this poor little 5 armor Sand King to withstand. Something that's ridiculous that I actually didn't think about on Slaughter because I never like really played him that much, and I never saw him played for a while. Level 1 Amplified damage is fucking 10 armor. Like, at max level, it's 20 armor, dude. There are a lot of heroes that will not have 20 armor at the end of a game, unless it's like a long game. Like, 20 armor is significant. Because negative 20 armor is 150% extra physical damage. Is 150% physical damage, which is really strong. And that also makes like heroes like Dragon Knight, who are really only tanky because of regen and armor. Dragon Knight gets plus 20 armor from his passive. He actually gets no plus armor from his passive, and he's a hero that doesn't build a lot of armor naturally. Like, he'll eventually get like an Assault Cuirass and stuff. But he's not, like, the tankiest guy. He's not like a Bristle, whose tankiness comes from, like, damage reduction. Or an Ogre Magi, who's relatively tanky because he has really good strength gain. Jug waiting out this rune. It's an invis. He doesn't have the items to kill literally anyone, though. Like, the only person he could go on, it would be Slaughter, and he would have to try to dodge the crush with the spin. But instead, he takes his invis and he goes top. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage TP's out, so that's a waste of time. And he sees the Shaker. I would go in on the Shaker. The cast times actually will ensure that he gets his, that he doesn't get stunned. They're still out here looking for Anti-Mage, but he TP'd out, and Shaker and Slaughter, if they get the drop on them, it's over. Meanwhile, mid lane, Doom goes down to the Snip Snapper. Snip Snapperino working on not a lot of money, not a lot of items, not a lot of item space. Like, against his opponent, the Shadow Fiend, who rushed Boots of Travel, Sniper is not going to fare well. However, he is building a Shadow Blade, so he'll be able to escape. Meanwhile, they kill off the Sand King, and Wind Ranger running for her life now. Juggernaut! Attack that guy! What? Okay, you got stunned? It's okay. It's okay, just run now, because you don't have any mana.
He's dominating!
If Juggernaut had come out and started attacking them, they could have made that a lot better for them. But instead, Jug was just like more focused on staying alive via not seeing anyone. Because he had a TP scroll, but if he was going to TP out, he should have already TP'd out. Doom, now he's got to run from this guy, from the Sniper. Doom with the Vlads first, not a bad item choice. I'm partial to Phase Boots Drum, because then you just run after people, and they're scary, and you're scary, and they're like, oh no, it's a Dooman! It's a demon! A Dooman. Yeah, so, I mean, and you can run at people, and you can also abuse your advantage. I also feel like Doom Jungle now abuses the advantage that Doom has. Maxed Scorched Earth is 48 damage per second, so Radiance. It is Radiance, but you're getting healed for that same 48 damage a second, regardless of whether or not you're hitting an enemy with it. They catch out what looks to be the Slaughter, but the Doom didn't cast Doom. Like, he doesn't have any points in level death. He has the Hadoken, though. The Hadoken is actually really good. It's a really good nuke. Like, 125 magic damage. Pretty good nuke. Especially early. And this Unholy Aura. Doom is at the point now, though, where the Unholy Aura isn't helping him so much. Because, okay, that was the worst Spirit Bomb I've ever seen. And he's going to get punished by Spear Breaker for it. But the Sand King stun does come in. They do end up not losing anyone, but Shadow Fiend deserves to be punished for that. Because he went Blink Boots of Travel, so he actually moves relatively fast. He has 405 base move speed, so he's actually pretty fast. And he did not land a good Requiem on a single target. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage is going to continue to push up top. He doesn't have anything yet. He has Vlads. He has Vlad's, no Battle Fury. It's only 17 minutes, but So Anti-Mage would really like to have that Battle Fury around 15
Those
minutes.
little rascals are hitting Dyer's bottom tower.
Around 15 minutes is when that Battle Fury should be coming out for you as an Anti-Mage. And it'll speed up your farm until the end of the game. They have a while to farm because the Radiant Squad can't really high ground right now. The trouble the Dire Squad's going to run into is what happens when this Wind Ranger has more items. Like, what happens when she finishes her Aghanim Scepter in, like, 400 gold? So this Ancient stack, which she is really bad at clearing out. This is why you don't give Ancient stacks to your Wind Ranger. Because, like, now Sand King's going to come in, and he's going to try to tank it up. But the real thing is, it's going to take forever. Spearbreaker just killed Juggernaut bottom. Looks like Doom's running for his life. The other thing about this Scorched Earth is it does make you really fast. 16% extra move speed. He's going to get the Frost Mage armor and run behind his turret. I don't know if that's better than the Satyr, actually. Maybe, but... Spearbreaker just going to walk behind the turret along with Slarder. They're both just standing down here. Why would you Doom that guy?
My soul.
That's... No. Shadow Fiend not landing a single raise onto the enemy team. He's got level 2 ulti though, so... Yeah, so, I mean, 18 lines of raise. Can actually do a lot of damage. He could blow somebody up. Meanwhile, mid lane, Shadow Fiend gonna get charged by this here Spirit Broker. He did not have a finger on his Blink Dagger, obviously. So now he's running. Meanwhile, Juggernaut is there, and he's like, I'm gonna cut you up. And Shadow Fiend still goes fucking down. That is not okay. Actually, Jug gonna get amplified damage up, gonna use his Masked Manos to run. He is out of here. He grabs the rune for the greed. For the greed. For the greed. Wind Ranger picks up. The Ancient stack is still here, but Wind Ranger now has an Aghanim Scepter. This game now gets marginally more difficult. It would be a lot more difficult if she had Phase Boots, but it's getting more difficult. It's getting to that point where Wind Ranger and Juggernaut are going to walk around and start killing people. And then it's going to turn into just Wind Ranger walking around and killing people, which is quickly going to progress into Jug, Shadow Fiend, Doom, and Sand King win a team fight on their own. Meanwhile, Wind Ranger is just off taking your T3s. Like, that's what this game is turning into extremely quickly, and it's something the Dire Squad cannot deal with. Anti-Mage can still get blown up. Like, he's going to need a BKB if Wind Ranger starts to get out of control. Because if she gets a blink to match his blink, he's going to be in danger a lot. Because that means she can blink, shackle, ulti, and just start blowing him up. Jug going to stack the Ancients as he does them, but he's quickly realizing without a Healing Ward or Battle Fury, he cannot clear them. So he's taking my advice and stacking up some Ancients, but now if he had Sanj and Yasha and a pointed Healing Ward, could he take those Ancients? Most definitely. Most definitely. God, I just hate this Battle Fury build so much. It makes me so sad. His name is 2Chens. It is actually 2Chens. Okay, so, yeah, Shadow Fiend gonna swag up in mid. He's gonna man up and miss every raise except for the close range one on Anti-Mage. But it does not matter, because Anti-Mage goes down to the creeps instead of just blinking backwards, because you don't blink away from heroes. This is 1K, boys. You fight to the death. All these fools are just getting out a low priority queue. They're gladiators. They're like, yo, we are gladiators. We fight to the death. Well, they'd be slave gladiators. Slarder coming in from the side. Slarder, no Blink Dagger. I don't know what it is with Slarders in these games, but they just never get a Blink Dagger, ever. They're like, yo, guaranteed crush, or take my chances on walking up to someone and crushing them. This Slaughter actually went for Mask of Madness, and now it looks like he's going for AC or Lotus Orb. Or Shiva's, but probably AC. Depressed, haven't seen any Ogre Magi played in these games. Ogre Magi wrecks low MMR, dude. The 11 armor, everybody picks right clickers. Just go like Ogre Magi X, Ogre Magi Legion, Ogre Magi Morphling. Oh, he walks past the Sniper. Sniper might be dead. Sniper, nope, nope, nope. You need to stealth. You need to stealth. Stealth until your team gets there. Help yourself. Nope, you can't. He's dead. The Slithering Crush comes in. Doom a little too slow. He has a Blink Dagger now, though, so Doom could have hoof stomped in there if he had been prepared and been running towards him. However, it looks like the Juggernaut gets blocked. He has his ulti, though, but he's not going to cast it even though they're in range. He should cast his ulti. Yay! Ulti! Now he's going to try to spin, but he should have TP'd out, but oh wait, he didn't use Mask of Madness during his ulti. He may have actually been able to kill someone. Spiritbreaker has an Armlet of Mordian, which means he is just digging in the HP right now. He is too good. Too strong for this poor Juggernaut to take out alone.
Whoa,
this is the problem with the Battle Fury build, dude. You can't toggle your Armlet if you get bashed. Is Tales of Zestiria worth $50? It is, but only if you like Tales JRPGs. Otherwise, it's not worth your money. And it's a great RPG in my field. Like I don't think it's better than Tales of Symphonia. The fighting is the best out of any of the series yet. The battle system allowing you to free run from the start of the game, and the battle system capitalizing on not making what would make free run broken in those games, which is he's gonna get crushed. He's doomed. He's doomed. Oh, the slow coming out from Requiem though. He might be able to make it. He might be able to make it. Slaughter's gonna chase him. He's gonna get away. He's going to get away. Meanwhile, the Doom dropped onto Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is going to go down to the Doom, even if he doesn't go down any damage. The two-man Echo Slam going down on the Sand King of the Doom. However, the Doom is going to go down because now Sniper is here, and Doom is trapped by the Fissure. However, Slaughter, trying to run away, got his Wand Charges, Mask Madness, and his armor. He's up. Shadow Fiend now. Yeah, Shadow Fiend cleans him up with a raise, but Shadow Fiend might go down to the Sniper himself. Sniper going to chase him. Wind Ranger gets the Shackle. It does not latch onto a tree. Sniper has his Shadow Blade. He could Shadow Blade and run out. He doesn't know where to go now because now Jug is in front of him. He's going to Shadow Blade out to the back. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'm leaving out the back door. He's going to loop around, maybe. Actually, no. Sniper is not greedy.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He realizes they could push off that. He should wait for his Shadow Blade to come up and then just start pegging them. Just start pegging Jug with shots while his Shadow Blade's up and then just Shadow Blade away. Like right now, he should just turn around and hit Jug, even though Jug has his ulti, because he can Shadow Blade and get out of it. He didn't need to Shadow Blade after he got under the turret. Yeah, dude. Yeah, buddy.
Oh boy,
See, Sniper, you could have done a lot more work there. He could have actually killed the Jug. But instead, Spiritbreaker is going to charge this Juggernaut. Jug, use your ulti. Nope. Oh, the two-hero shackle means that Spiritbreaker is going to get ulti, but he's not going to die. Like, I don't know what it is that they're trying to do to this Spiritbreaker, but he's not going to die from it. As long as he has his armlet that he can keep toggling along with an urn, he's fine. Shadow Fiend does not have blink up for a little while. He's gonna charge out of there. He's now in trouble and in danger from the Slider unless he blinks over. He's gonna get away. Meanwhile, bottom lane looks like Doom just farming it up. Doing the Scorched Earth deal. Like, you might like it. You kind of like anime, so it's got like some anime shit in it. One thing I will say is the faces for this game. The graphics are all around better. However, the facial emotions, instead of looking like emojis, a lot of time they're just not there. Meanwhile, Sniper takes out the Shadow Fiend. Everybody on the run. He's got spotted by the Slaughter True Vision from Amplify Damage, which is really good against Sand King, along with Sniper, because you can stand outside of Sandstorm and pepper him with shots. Jug picking up the 26-minute Battle Fury. Anti-Mage does not have his Battle Fury yet. Anti-Mage probably looking at a 30-minute Battle Fury, if I'm going to be real with you. This Anti-Mage is struggling hard. He's struggling hard because he went Vlad's first when he didn't need to. You go Vlad's first if, like, they have something that's just hunting you out a lot. You don't go Vlad's first because you keep jumping into fights and dying. Spear Breaker gonna charge the Jug. This is... Spear Breaker's ahead, and he has Sanj and fucking Armlet. Like, that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna charge ahead and start hitting your heroes. Meanwhile, Jug got a little greedy. More than a little greedy. Gets Echo Slam torn up by the Earthshaker. Earthshaker has a blink, so you need to be wary of this guy. Meanwhile, Windranger goes down to the combo of Spear Breaker and Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage still holding on to his money. Or still holding on to his Mana Void. He, however, I think... Is that his Yasha? No, it is not his Yasha. It is the Yasha of one Spirit Breaker.
Oh, jeez, Morty, they're going after Tiger's
No, it's
bottom
not.
tower.
It's the Yasha of the Sniper. So... 2 chins. Oh, that is his Yasha. What?
Haste. Oh, my
No, it's not. Kibitsu Kaiba's Yasha. So, yeah. So, Shadow Fiend just standing down here like, oh, guys, I'm so scared. My shit's on cooldown for 4 seconds. He's going to be able to TP out, though. He should TP top, clean up those waves. He's actually going to blink further in and TP. He could have just TP'd out right there. Like, yeah, he's just camping him, but it's whatever. Meanwhile, mid lane creep charge. Spear Breaker. I don't think Sand King was in vision of them. Juggernaut's just going to run up here, no fear. Still no Healing Ward. It's okay. Healing Ward's really good because he has, what's his face, his Armlet. So it's pretty good here. He has his Battle Fury, so we can clear out these stacks now. The old Battle Fury Gaming. He should have stuck around. Jug in a little bit of trouble with Sand King is there to help him out. However, Sniper is there, and one of the problems with this draft has been the Sniper. The Fissure gets wasted, not really going anywhere. Jug just going to run away. He sees Slider on the side. Meanwhile, his team seems to not care about the fact that there's a Slider over here. Windranger needs a blink or something, but she doesn't have a lot of money. She was off-lane Windranger and did not exactly win her lane, per se, and wasn't able to gank early. However, Doom now just trying to walk through the Shrapnel, but after dooming the Anti-Mage, the Doom wears off, and Anti-Mage is free to roam again. Fissure comes out, which means Anti-Mage probably going to get a kill here with the Sniper Assassinate coming out. Meanwhile, Windranger and Jug are in here. They're like, yo, we're killing somebody. Sand King comes from the back with the Epicenter, wipes out the Sniper. However, the Echo Slam comes out on 2, just Jug and Sand King. He gets power shotted down. The Earthshaker is now down. That is a 4-for-2 trade in the favor of the Radiant. Anti-Mage now with Battle Fury Yasha moving around the map. He's okay. 30-minute Battle Fury Yasha. Vlad's, I guess, okay. But he didn't need to get the Vlads. Like, the only thing he probably could have needed from the Vlads would have been the armor, and he would have been fine. So just the Basilius. Just the Basilius, or just the headdress. Like, I know Ritsu, meeeeee, and a few other pro players like going headdress, and, yeah, they like going headdress into boots, Ring of Health, headdress into Battle Fury because the regen is apparently really good. And I mean, it's value regen in the first place that turns into items you're going to want later. Anti-Mage drops a ward. He's like, yeah, we need a ward. We see Jug over here in our jungle farming up stacks. Well, not even stacks, just farming golems. The Mud Golems. I mean, if you like Final Fantasy, you might like it. It's not a bad game. It's a really good game. I just don't want you to buy it and be expecting something else. And the Doom comes out so late that he still gets the charge off. However, he's charging onto Kifa over here. Kifa, being a little bit greedy, no reason to farm that much of their jungle because, look, their jungle is still completely active. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage jumping onto Excalibur here. Excalibur just going to walk out. Anti-Mage going to get shackled up. Gonna eat a raise to the back, but he's Anti-Mage, so what does he give a shit about magic damage? Magic sucks. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend sticking around a little bit too long, gonna get hit with the Fissure. Meanwhile, the Crush onto the Windranger along with the Spirit Breaker charge, gonna bring her down. Anti-Mage is now on a mega kill streak. This guy is doing work. He is only 2100 gold from his Manta style, at which point he'll be able to kill anyone on the map by himself. Right now, him plus anyone else will cause anyone on their team to die. The Radiant squad is looking like they're in a little bit of trouble here. Their Juggernaut's not as fed as he should be, and he's picking up Sanj and Yasha next. He has a Yasha now, but I don't see where this gets a lot better for the Radiant squad. They need bashers and shit. They need bashers. They need a blink on Windranger. They need a lot of stuff to get this really in the bag, as we say. It's a lock, mate. So, I don't know, man. Ruggling. Alright, looks like the Dire Squad anti-mage going to go in. He says, I'm soloing Roshan. With my Vlads, I'm going to solo Roshan. But he's not actually going to solo Roshan. He's just going to get bashed to death if he stays there. However, there is an Invis rune, and his team is in the Radiant jungle, but Earthshaker gets picked off. Meanwhile, Jug, Slarder gets Doom double shackled up. Anti-Mage picks up the Invis and goes after the Windranger, but he's like, he blows her up with the Mana Void. Meanwhile, he's going to take out the Doom too. He goes on Doom with a Wicked 6-streak, and then Juggernaut goes in. He goes in on the Juggernaut. That's not who you want to go in on. This Juggernaut actually deals a little bit of damage. He explodes with the Cross Projection. Juggernaut goes down to the Mask of Madness with the Spearbreaker ulti on. Spearbreaker activates his armlet. He's like, I'm going in. Shadow Fiend's like, fuck you, team. Stop dying. And the Dust Pop comes out. And Sand King is now Ripperoni with the first hit Bash Lord after the dust. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend taking turrets, just hitting the top T3. He's like, yeah, okay, you guys can fuck with my team all you want, but I'm just going to smash your T3s. And Shadow Fiend actually not working with a lot. He has BKB, Boots of Travel, and a Blink Dagger. He could do a lot if allowed, but he does not have full souls yet. I don't know why he TP'd back to base. Maybe he just panicked, double tapped his TP, but just tap click, and that means that someone else is going to take his farm here in the bottom lane. Windranger is going to take this farm. She's like, I'm at 1400 gold. I need some money. I'm sorry, Shadow Fiend. I need to get a Blink Dagger. I need to get a Desolator. I need to get a Crystallis. I need to get some damage items in here to make my ulti hit harder. They're just moving up on the bottom lane, 3 heroes. Jug has finished his Sanj and Yasha with the few kills he got last fight. Level 3 ulti, still no Healing Ward. Healing Ward's really good for his team this game. It would be even better if they had like a mech, but the only person who really would want to build one is Sand King. Sand King is building an Ags, but his epicenters have been a little lackluster other than the couple that were used to just insta-burst Sniper. That's the one thing about Sniper that's kind of dangerous is if Sand King gets an Invis or Sand King sees you in a lane and he solo smokes and he has epicenter, you're actually going to die. Because he's going to channel the epicenter in the smoke, blink, stun you. And just stand on top of you with an epicenter going. Jug farming up mid lane, he sees the anti-mage, but he's like, yo dude, you better back up because last time I killed you and you had friends. Jug, however, gonna get greedy, get charged, he's gonna get blown up. Nothing he can do about it. Rest in peace, blocked in by the Earthshaker Fisher. Too far out. Meanwhile, his team catches out the Slarder, and the Doom comes out once again really late. Slarder just has the... Yo, Amplified Image that guy. Wow. He got denied because he didn't get level death. That's actually really lame. The Anti-Mage seems to have a Basher now. No, didn't go Manta. He went the True Fighter build. Meanwhile, he just Mana Breaks that guy. However, it doesn't deal a lot of damage. And the Earthshaker's going to go down to Scorched Earth or the Power Shot to the back. Meanwhile, Spearbreaker charges in. He's like, yo, they used all their spells. I'm coming in here. And Sniper still with the Shrapnel laying down. Spearbreaker gets stunned up. Doom going to go ahead and hit him with the Hoof Stomp. Or, you know, just the Troll, High Troll, the Hill Troll Summoner. Net. He could have summoned some skeletons, not very good. She gets first hit bash killed by the anti-mage. OP. RNG'd to death. The Radiant squad just didn't know how to push their advantage, and they didn't know... just poor decisions all around. Like heroes farming where they shouldn't be. All kinds of things like that. Wind Ranger now has a blink, so she can get some blink shackles off. Blink is great on her because it literally doubles the range of your shackle, or if you're split pushing, it makes it really easy to escape. It's incredibly easy to escape if you can blink backwards and then wind run. So you can cover like twice as much ground.
Gold for me.
Juggernaut looks like he's working on a basher this game. That's good. About 900 gold away. Ags on Jug is a weird conundrum, because with 12 jumps and a basher, it'd be really good. Because if you bash somebody twice, they're going to die and shit. But Slider, just sitting over here, he has his AC finished. Shadow Fiend sees him and he says, yo, dude, what's going on? What do you think you're doing? He gets doomed, he gets blocked in. Spirit Breaker comes in, though. Slider is most definitely dead unless he gets denied, but he's not going to get denied this time. Anti-Mage is not saving his back. Jug jumps in with the ulti, tears them a new one with his ulti and Mask of Madness up. He's now only 600 gold from his basher. Earthshaker's still moving in. He's moving in for the clutch Fissure play, but Sand King blinks out before the Fissure lands. And Earthshaker now on the run with Sniper. Sniper now has Silver Edge. He can actually hurt Jug a lot with that Silver Edge. Means that Jug can't crit plus the 40% damage reduction. Too good. And Jug gonna turn off this Blink Dagger from the Shaker. One man Echo Slam gonna get him though. And he's just like, yo, I'll leave you be. But he's actually gonna get taken out by the Sniper. Jug going to go down here. Oh, the bash.
Whoa,
And the Wind Ranger Shackle, he's done. 2 Chens with a double kill actually right there. This Doom is actually doing work for his team. His Dooms haven't been super effective, but he's been just sitting on top of people, and he has the Vlads as well. He's just sitting on top of people with Scorched Earth. He's been spamming out the nets from the Hill Troll Summoner. He's been doing pretty well for himself. Sniper buys back. They're pushing the T3s, and as quick as I said that the Radiant was in trouble, they've gotten turrets, and now they're pushing mid lane. They are pushing these turrets down really quick, and are they going to go after the barracks? They decide not to greed after the barracks. Shadow Fiend's still here, but Shadow Fiend does low damage a little bit. Like he wants a Sanjin Yasha or something to help bump his damage up, or MKB actually. Like MKB for him would be really good this game because it's just raw damage. He has 2k gold, like almost 3k, so he might be thinking about it. Might be thinking about the Demon Edge. Courier's posted up at the side shops. Sand King getting his 2, or Excalibur actually building a Scotty now. So that's what he wants next. He wants to get a little bit beefy. He's going to be hard to kill, and he's going to pump out a lot of good damage. Plus the BKB piercing slow off Scotty is really nice against the heroes. Spirit Breaker. Sniper is dead. If this Shadow Fiend starts right-clicking him, Sniper's fucked. The Sniper does not have a Butterfly. Sniper just has Silver Edge Yasha. He actually can't do much. Jug, just gonna farm it up. Farm these creeps mid lane. Get moving. The Dire, however, has taken an Aegis, and they're like, oh, Anti-Mage, I don't have room for it. Drop your wand. What are you doing? And Jug goes in there and just dies. He tries to YOLO it. Spirit Breaker picks up the Aegis. They doom the Anti-Mage. It's a pretty good move, actually, but like Anti-Mage is going to die from it because no one's going to deny him. However, that's 4 for none. Or 4 for just 1. Anti-Mage just buys back. He blinks out. I mean, at least if you're going to buy back, have Boots of Travel. Damn, dude, you didn't even need to buy back there. You just used a lot of your money. Spirit Breaker charging creeps bottom. He's going to get bottom to start pushing. And just as quick as Radiant wiped out just a T3, looks like the Dire are going to try to answer with their own T3. Shadow Fiend TP's top. And he's like, yo, I see a T3. However, Shadow Fiend's about to die. Like, Shadow Fiend is dead. Rest in peace, Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh.
Way to go! Radiant's bottom tower is
Oh, Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The clutch blink out.
Radiant just fortified the
Slider has a blink. Why did you blink out? What? Oh no!
middle tower is under attack.
Shadow Fiend probably gonna die now. Yeah, Slaughter has passive bash, my friend.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He could have just run. That's the thing about this that's the most infuriating. He could have just run. You can still get Slytherin crushed while up there. I just want you to know that. Oh my god! Shadow Fiend, why? Shadow Fiend, why? You had a free escape. And instead you died. Juggernaut probably working on an Abyssal now, because if he Abyssals either Anti-Mage, if he Abyssals anyone, he can actually rip them apart.
I'll take that.
Wind Ranger, actually this is unconventional, but if Wind Ranger were to build a Basher, it'd actually be pretty good with her ulti. Anti-Mage gets doomed up, Sniper, starting to eat a little bit of damage from the Wind Ranger. Doom gonna back up, he was like, oh, I took too much damage. Help me. Eh. If he got assassinated, he would have been in trouble, so. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage running away with the Doom on him. He's gonna live. He's gonna live. He's like, we living, boys. Doom has the Aghanim Scepter, so it's actually pretty good that he got away from Doom. So far, we've only seen one Doom deny this game. Doom deny. That's where it's at. You gotta deny the Doom targets. Deny all the Doom targets. This game is long. This is like a 43-minute game. Oh boy! Slider now has a blink. The 40-minute blink dagger was just too strong.
He's mine.
Meanwhile, Spearbreaker just charges the Doom, and then as a result, they stun up Shadow Fiend. And they're gonna get to kill him. Rip Shadow Fiend, you died again. Like they're gonna keep chasing you. Juggernaut, now with the Abyssal, actually chops down. Yep. Pops the Aegis on the Spearbreaker. This is where you would have wanted to use the Abyssal, actually, was when his Aegis came out. Or you'd want to blink Shackle. Oh, they got him with the net. They got him with everything. They're like, nah, dude, you are dead. Interestingly enough, Jug's still at the top of the net worth.
Regeneration.
So Jug is making moves for his team. He was at the secret shop. Oh, he's building fucking Aghanims. Jesus Christ. You need more damage, my friend. You need... Like, this game, you need a Scotty more than you need... Actually, like, if you're gonna go anything other than, like, MKB, you need a Scotty. You need a Scotty at this point. Oh, the Doom on the illusion. Doom's building Refresher, though, so...
That force field leads me to believe that Dire...
Wind Ranger now with the Blink. Now with the good old Blink Javelin. She's doing a little bit of damage. She hurts.
Dire's middle barracks are gone. Oh.
Mid lane. They're going to go in on them on mid lane. And it looks like Doom is going to pay the price. And so is the Sand King.
I wonder what they're going to build. Where
and just crush and dead. Wind Ranger could have just ultied the rack. She has Ags. But meanwhile, Kifa is going to die as well. All the bashes. Anti-Mage bash. No. Anti-Mage doesn't have the golden bash. It doesn't have a basher of mage skills though, so he's a scrub. He didn't get the TI Immortal. What a scrub.
Every coin helps.
Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend has a Scotty. However, now he's just getting picked off. Looks like he's building a Daedalus next. I don't foresee him actually being able to kill this guy.
My quiver is empty.
And Shadow Fiend now dead as well. The Spearbreaker is hella tanky. And he has Silver Edge, so he can charge from invisibility, which is, I mean, cool. Everybody on the Radiant squad going down except for Doom, though.
are swift.
Like, Windranger's decision to not just kill off this Rax, and Jug's decision not to just run up here, like, when you notice that everyone in mid is falling back because they're getting dumpstered, and then they stick around and they get killed, and there's heroes here still, you don't stand up here, you run, because you'd rather lose 2 people than lose 4.
Tower's under attack.
The level death gonna pick off the anti-mage, meanwhile,
Jeez, Radiant's middle tower just got
the
wrecked.
Doom comes out on the Slarter. However, he's gonna get that,
Get with it.
he's gonna get that Sand King. However, Doom is in trouble because now the Dire Squad is actually just in his base. However, he used the level death to cleverly cancel the ulti. Meanwhile, Slarter gonna die anyway. Not gonna get denied, even though they had all the time in the world to deny him.
Stop.
Juggernaut gonna quickly kill off the Earthshaker. Mid lane, Sniper just soloing the barracks with Manta style.
Middle barracks. Huh?
Silver
What a
Edge.
joke.
What a hero. Jug just gonna come over here and just start farming up the creeps a little bit. He's like, oh, I need to hurry up and get my Aghanim Scepter, guys.
6 horns are better than 2.
If he gets a Scotty, this game actually becomes hella hard for, if he gets Scotty and then sells his Mask of Madness for Butterfly, this game actually gets hella hard for the Dire Squad.
I'll take that as tribute.
You know, if you split push once and it doesn't work, just keep split pushing. I promise you won't get soloed by the same Spirit Breaker who has soloed you all fucking game. Why would you pop your BKB? He literally has nothing that doesn't go through BKB. So, I mean, I guess you're not even blocking headshots, so... Ripperino on the Shadow Fienderino. Let's just hope this game ends quickly. The win streak was not preserved, or has not been preserved so far in this game of Clown Car Dota. Jug could also try to go a Rapier. But he doesn't, I feel like if he gets a Scotty, he'll be so tanky. Yeah, if he gets a Scotty, he'll just be so tanky that he'll be hard to kill. But he needs 4,200 plus 275, so like 4,500 gold. So he's like 1k away from a Scotty. Anti-Mage picks up Abyssal Blade. That means this is going extremely poorly. Anti-Mage with the Abyssal now and 1,200 gold. He might start working on a heart. I mean, he does have Abyssal, so he could.
Haste.
They're not even going to amplify damage, Roche, I don't think. Or, yeah, they did.
Oh, Roshan's fallen to the Dire.
Immortality.
So, Sniper just picked up his Desolator. He's going to hurt. Anti-Mage waited too long to pop his Manta. And he actually got stunned up by the Shackle. And the Pentagram out to Slarter. Slarter's in trouble here. Meanwhile, Spearbreaker comes in and Wind Ranger goes down to the Sniper. However, the Epicenter is not going to... He's going to kill off the Slarter, but nobody else. Meanwhile, Jug trying to chase down this Earthshaker. He's going to go down and go use his ulti. Earthshaker going down, but the Juggernaut...
Is this my fate?
Abyssal Blade on the wrong target, and too late to the fight for it to actually matter. Everybody, once again, but Shadow Fiend going down. Shadow Fiend's like, yo, dude, I got Chrysalis. I don't have any souls. We're trying to party. GG, report Wind Ranger. You know, Wind Ranger is actually not as detrimental to this team as Shadow Fiend is. Like, the difference between Shadow Fiend and Wind Ranger is actually... Shadow Fiend does have more assists, I will give him that. Wind Ranger going MKB. Wind Ranger actually is a suitable candidate for Basher because of how fast you actually auto-attack.
Radiant's middle barracks are as good as gone.
It's not looking the greatest. The Dire Squad is actually brutalizing their base right now. And Anti-Mage gonna scare back the Shadow Fiend a little bit. He's got an auto right-clicked, but Spirit Breaker charging in. Shadow Fiend gonna try to blink into the well. He's gonna get it. One hero shackle. Not gonna last very long. Missed stun by the Sand King. They're gonna start trying to take down this guy.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower.
They're gonna get him. Oh, they got the Spirit Breaker, and the Spirit Bomb goes off.
You were still
Way to go!
alive.
Radiant's bottom tower is completely gone.
Meanwhile, though, Sniper and his Manta Style are just fucking up the bottom barracks.
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about?
And Sniper might actually go down here. Is this a throw?
A licking.
Is this a throw? Shadow Fiend back up to full souls now. He's dealing damage, 280 damage, plus the crit. He's actually in a pretty good spot. Is this the throw for their team? Slaughter picks up a Daedalus. So, Slaughter heard me talking shit about how he didn't deal a lot of damage earlier, and now he's like, fuck it, Daedalus. Like, I just think it's insane. The bonus damage on his badge is 120. Which means if someone has negative 20 armor, which is completely possible with a Slaughter on your team, then they're getting hit for 180 damage if they get bashed. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend TP's top, and Slaughter's like, let me test out my Chrysalis right quick. Shadow Fiend gonna blink away though. He gets out of there. Jug is like, I see them. I'm going in. We're going in, boys. And Jug almost has Scotty. Anti-Mage takes out the Doom mid. Wind Ranger shackles and then starts hitting a creep. And she's going to be saved by the Epicenter. They need to get out now because they don't have anything else that can stop him. But the Fish are going to come out and actually ensure that this Anti-Mage can keep doing work. He's going to blink forward onto Juggernaut. Juggernaut's going to use his Omni Slash. He's going to get shackled to the tree. Oh no, he's dead! They burn the Aegis and then they kill him again with the lucky shackle to the tree. Kifa trying to do work, but the Bash and the Creeps just truly doing too much damage without the Scotty on him for the extra HP and armor. Wind Ranger now on the double kill with the MKB. She actually hurts. The Anti-Mage buys back and TPs to a creep. He's ready to fight. He's got boots of travel now. He's chasing after the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is also charged. Shadow Fiend is going to be in a spot of trouble because they can just leave Shadow Fiend and continue pushing mid and wait for Spirit Breaker to get him because Spirit Breaker is going to butt ram the Shadow Fiend. Boom! Right in the butt. Boom! First hit bash. Done. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage Manta Style's cool down. He's like, fuck backdoor protection. JK. Shadow Fiend buys back. GG no push. Called by the Doom. Sniper picked up a double damage. This is actually fairly dangerous with this Sniper's current, like, no, this Sniper is actually crazy. Because he's going to hit you after the Shadow Walk, with the Shadow Walk bonus damage, 225. Jesus Christ, on top of his already big damage.
Man, I'm pissed! Radiant's bottom barracks are gone, and I'm pissed!
Like, that's actually kind of terrifying. Like, she has noticed already. However, he got shackled up and fucked up by this Wind Ranger with MKB. Now it looks like she's building an Orchid. Yo, just go for a Desolator so you can burn buildings. Doom jumps forward. Doom onto the Earthshaker. He gets charged by the Spirit Breaker. Meanwhile, coming from the back is the Anti-Mage. Doom is going to go down. He just doomed himself with the Lotus Orb. Doom gonna go down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Damned.
And Jug, so unlucky, he literally bounces to every creep nearby.
Your hat because now it's a mega kill. That's 5, baby.
Wind Ranger on Mega Kill. This might be the comeback.
This isn't an accident now.
Yeah, she's building an Orchid. She'll have an Orchid after she farms up these creeps top. Meanwhile, bottom though, it looks like Slaughter and Spirit Breaker are just going to try to farm up the creeps and teleport or charge back mid if something goes down. Earthshaker denies the barracks.
Poof! Disappeared.
Jug, however, with his Scotty now, almost 3k HP, 22 armor.
Looks like dire structures are
You
fortified.
know, when you're trying to break through backdoor protection, just everybody click on the same bit, like same thing. Jug, however, gonna go top. Start working on the top barracks. It's gonna fall pretty quickly. He's got a lot of damage, like 350.
Dire's top barracks have been
Along with Mask of
completely
Madness.
cut down to size.
Meanwhile, though, their base is just getting dumpstered by the combination of Slaughter and Spearbreaker. So it looks like they actually lose this game. Because, yep, they're gonna get dumpster teed. Yep, say goodbye to your Sand King. That is the game for the Radiant.
Morty! They want Morty! Quit yelling at me about it!
Well, Kifa flames his team afterwards. What could have saved this Radiant squad was actually pushing after they murdered some people, or they would win a fight. The problem is they would win a fight and then just walk everywhere. Or as they would win a fight, and SF would teleport to the only lane where he can't get anything done. It's not very good. Earthshaker even had an Octarine core. I thought they were coming out pretty fast. But that's that. The dream is not kept alive. Clown Car Dota ends today with a loss. I'm Habanegro, and this has been Clown Car Dota. The clowniest games for the worst reasons.